This is a higher translation task, like what you would see on the higher writing paper for GCSE Spanish. Okay, so you need to translate the following from English to Spanish. Okay, so 2 months ago, I visited my friend who lives in Spain. We had a good time because the weather was very good. My friend wanted to go to the beach every day, but I think that it's better to explore the city. Next year, I intend to visit France because the last time I went there, I was 5 years old. Okay, just a couple of things to point out before you do this. I visited my friend who lives in Spain. I visited my friend who lives in Spain. In English, we say who lives in Spain. In Spanish, they would say I visited my friend that lives in Spain. Okay, we had a good time. Now, you can make that structure reflexive, or you don't necessarily have to do that, either or. The weather was very good. Just be careful about which verb you're using with the weather was very good. Don't use ser. My friend wanted to go to the beach every day. Fine, but I think that it's better. Next year, I intend to. Remember, I intend to is like I have the intention of. Okay? Right, so I want you to pause the video now. Have a go at doing this. Then I will show you my translation. Okay, so as I've shown you before, I think it's a very good idea to break translations down into chunks. Okay, if you've got enough time to do that, it really does help you out. Okay, remember, obviously, you're working under pressure in the exam, but if you have got enough time to do that, I do think it's enormously beneficial. Okay, so let's go through it chunk by chunk. 2 months ago, hace 2 meses, I visited my friend. Visité a mi amigo. Remember, any verb that's directed at a person, you have to put the a in front of the person. Okay, who lives in Spain? Now, we said it's like that lives in Spain. Que vive en España. We had a good time. Now, the temptation here is to say something like tuvimos divertido or something like that, which doesn't make any sense at all. The best way, or tuvimos buen tiempo or something like that. That doesn't make any sense at all. The phrase we're going to use is pasarlo bien or pasárselo bien, either or. So the way we do that, you can either do nos lo pasamos bien or lo pasamos bien, either or. Porque the weather was very good. Again, have to avoid the temptation to translate this literally. We need to use the verb hacer here, which means it's hacía muy buen tiempo. My friend wanted, mi amigo quería, to go to the beach every day. Remember, quería is wanted. Either I wanted or he, she, or it wanted. Quería ir a la playa todos los días or cada día, either or. But I think that. Pero pienso que or pero creo que it's better, es mejor than to explore the city. Explorar la ciudad. Next year. El próximo año, el año que viene, I intend to visit France. Tengo la intención de visitar Francia. Because the last time I went there, tricky this one now. Porque la última vez que fui allí. The last time is always la última vez. I went there. I should have really put in the translation the last time that I went there. La última vez que fui allí. I was 5 years old. Again, must avoid the temptation to translate this too literally. Remember, when you're using age in Spanish, you need to use the verb tener. Tenía 5 años. Okay? There we go. That's today's task.